Right, hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Quivz here. Quivz does stuff. Back for a bit more Minecraft RTX. Not usual for me to stream twice in one day, although I have threatened, call it threatened, said I'd do it before. I just don't normally get around to it. But I wanted to play something else, and well, there didn't seem to be any reason not to kill two birds with one stone. Man, these cows are noisy. Alright, I think what we need is somewhere to put those cows. Or, as the title says, I could go digging for diamonds. I think I'm going to do both. So what I'm going to do first is start making an area where I can put cows, which isn't very hard. It's literally just a sort of a space, a pen. Right, so again, my very consistent Minecraft houses dug underground always look the same, always have the same layout from one version to the next. You can always find where I put things if you know me. So, a lot of boring digging when you do a Minecraft Let's Play. Well, depending on how that person plays, but in my case it is always a lot of boring digging. But, yeah, I'm going to do some digging. Let's get on with it. I swear I can hear drowned or something. Again, I don't actually know. It's been a while since I've religiously played Minecraft, and there've been a lot of patches. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know now, which is a new experience for me to actually play Minecraft and not know certain things. So there are things where I hear sounds and I'm like, I have no idea what's making that noise. I remember the first time the traveling merchant, the nomad, I don't know what it's called, I kept hearing weird noises, and I'd never seen a llama before, and he had spawned near my house and was, you know, just outside above ground, really close. And I didn't know what was going on. There was just this weird freaking noise, and I didn't know what it was, and I was scared to go outside. So I'm like, what sort of monster is that spawned? And yeah, eventually I found out what it was and who it was, and it was quite amusing. But again, I mean, that was ages ago that they released that guy, and I hadn't played for ages, and he'd been out for a long time already, and I didn't even know that he existed. And the same thing now, although not so much so. I last played just before the new Nether stuff actually came out, but I haven't played since that, so I haven't seen it. So, besides this quick stop to put cows in a pen so that they can stop bugging me, the next thing that we do will be to go hunting for diamonds. Or lava. Diamonds aren't essential for making a nether portal, they're just a nice to have, they're not a must have. So whichever one comes first. I say whichever one comes first, I'm going to need lava regardless, because you're not making obsidian without lava. So there's that. It'll be nice to find diamonds as well, but we will be actually looking for lava. Lava will be the actual purpose of our visit to the bottom of the map. Doobity-boo. Apparently I already have sticks, even though I couldn't see them. This is RTX off. Just occurred to me, I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute. Whole purpose of this is to play with RTX on. This is RTX off. Let's fix that. Yes. That's RTX on. Oh, and again YouTube has somehow lost. There we go. Just had to get YouTube back to closer to live. It's really hard to see out through this glass because of... What the hell is that? Is it just a black thing in the sky? No. Must have just been a glitch. Is it that pig that was making that stomping noise? Do they not attack you unless you're in the water? No, I didn't actually know that. I thought they tried to get you no matter what. Interesting. So you making all that noise up here, piggy? Or is it that horse? Or is it the cows in my pen underground? Just making all the stomping noises. Anyway. Thought I'd just check. Yeah, that's got to be those cows. Anyway. Right, so that's one other room. So now we have to make another room next to this room. The same size. I mean, we don't have to, but that's what we're going to do. Because I do the same thing every time. And then we'll have to work out where the edge of the tree room is, and then next to that we can place a cow pen, which in my case I make 8x8 rooms for cow pens. It's just how I do it. Where the hell did I get a thing of gold? Why do I have a whole thing of gold? Wow. It's really dark if there's no light in that corner. Yeah, I shouldn't have gold in my inventory. I don't know why I do. Doop 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 boo. Don't know where that came from. That is now full, so we definitely need to make some more chests. Use up the last of this spruce wood. Another 3 chests, in fact. Ideally. So one more. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Yeah, I'm still trying to get the nerve up to play more Phasmophobia. I don't know if I'll ever be able to play that game again on my own. The collective willies of having done it twice has made me not want to ever do it again. I was convinced for a while that I'd done 3 maps, but no, I looked through my own videos and no, I've done 2. I'm trying to get more people to play it with me. I'm not a huge fan of playing with internet randoms, especially when voice is involved. But I might have to. Because because it's too hard to play alone. I need the support of other players to play that game, otherwise it's too hard. And I've got a few people in my family who are interested in playing, but they don't own the game yet, and we haven't organised to do so, and I don't know when it would happen, if it happens, but I don't know. I could maybe make it happen. When it does, I might try and record it, assuming they don't mind being recorded and immortalized to YouTube. It does make for pretty good videos. There's nothing, well, I mean, there are other things that are good YouTube videos, like cat videos, but people jumping because they're scared, that's also always good. The problem is I would have to put it behind the adult barrier on YouTube, because I doubt very much if all of us would be able to prevent ourselves from swearing. I think my previous videos are as well, because I couldn't not swear. It was really hard. The game is scary and you swear if you're an adult, and you know your go-to when something scares you suddenly is to swear. I might have mentioned before, but one of the people we're playing with is my niece, who is only 11, but she loves scary games. The problem is she is 11, and sort of 10 and 11 is when you start learning to swear with your friends, and so she swears a lot. Her parents tell her off all the time, but that doesn't mean she doesn't swear a lot. She still swears a lot. And I don't imagine she's going to be able to help herself when playing Phasmophobia. She's seen other people play it. She's a fan of Markiplier. She was a big Unus Annus fan. She bought merch and stuff. So she's seen them play. Jacksepticeye, I believe, is one of the other people in that. I don't actually know. I didn't watch it. I found Markiplier myself because I was looking for other people playing Phasmophobia videos. I'd never heard of him before that. And then when I mentioned to Charlotte, have you seen this guy Markiplier? And she's like, yeah, I'm a huge fan, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. What was I saying? I don't remember where I was going with that. But yeah, I will try to get a little family group together to support me in my efforts in playing the scary game. They've played a lot of scary games together, so, I mean, she plays scary games, but she does so with adult supervision. With the exception of FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, because that's just not really necessary, I guess, with FNAF. Now, I made this the wrong size, didn't I? So I'll have to adjust for the incorrect size. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wide instead of 10 wide like it normally is. That looks RTX amazing. Anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 is the wall, 11 is there, so that would be the wall of the room. So here, where the torch is, that's annoying. Let's put the torch this side. I think we'll still be alright. I don't think there's a space in between these two that's dark enough. And we should be able to dig a cow pen right here. So a slightly smaller room for frames. I don't do 9x9 with them, I do 8x8. I don't know why. I think because I make them the same size as farming rooms, and farming rooms 8x8 is the ideal size, because it's kind of like the max size that water can flow. You can make farming plots by using the hoe, and water will go a certain distance spreading through those blocks, and yeah, you end up with a 4x4 room. It's just the way that one works out. Alright, that it's actually kind of cool the way that works in RTX, but anyway. Not hurting for iron so much as I normally am. Yeah, that's a drowned for sure, right? I mean, that sounded like a gurgle. I'm not going to pretend I know, because I don't. But it did sound like a gurgle. So I'm going to guess that that was a drowned. So yeah, first chunk of the stream today taken up by some rather boring digging of holes just to make space for cows. Second chunk of the stream taken up by some rather boring digging of holes to find lava and to find diamond. And it's also because of the level that I'm digging at. So apparently level 12, according to Minecraft's own tooltips, is the best level to dig at for diamonds. And that means that that's like the top level of the lava pools. So I will normally come in underneath the lava pools with the way I dig, because I dig at 3, I think. Because I think bedrock, when it's solid bedrock, is, oh, it might be 4, but when it becomes solid bedrock, like there's nothing else down there but bedrock, I'm pretty sure that's 0, and then there's a couple of levels above that where you still get a mixture of bedrock and blocks. But then when you go above that again, you get, so I think it's level 4, possibly level 5, and you get the level where it's both blocks and, no, level 4 when it's just blocks, and bedrock can only appear below your feet, cannot be in the level you are currently digging. But again, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just I always sort of aim for that spot, but I don't remember what actual level it is technically. I'd have to look it up. I could do some experiments while I was down there to work it out, and that's assuming that level 0 is where bedrock is, as opposed to level 1. But you get the idea. It's the bottom of the map. It's as far down as you can go. I think 64 is sea level, so that's where water is by default. You can of course get like lakes higher up and stuff like that, but sea level, so vast bodies of water, are always at level 64. I think. I could even be wrong about that. Could be 63, could be any other arbitrary number. It could be different on each spawn, I don't know. On each world creation, I should say. But I think it's 64. I'm pretty sure there are some spawning rules in Minecraft that don't change. I miss custom flat worlds. being able to make a flat world and make it custom just through the actual world creator. I used to make a pretty good flat world where the world was at 64 and you didn't get biomes, admittedly, because you could only have one, I'm pretty sure, in a flat world. Used to be, yeah, you could only have one in a flat world. But you could have villages, and you could still have nether fortresses, and you could still have abandoned mine shafts. And it used to actually be a kind of fun flat world to play on. And being a flat world, you could do a lot of other cool things with it as well. For example, passive spawners was really easy to make and worked real well. Don't actually need these for pens for cows, but a bit of that. Some sticks. Crap load of that. Yeah, don't need torches in the middle like this because in the room this size, I think the middle section is not dark enough for anything to spawn, whereas in a 9x9 room, the very central block, actually something could spawn on there because it's dark enough. It's just beyond the range of the torches. I didn't know that when I first started making rooms that size all the time. Like, I was just, you know, making rooms. And then I discovered that, hey, that's every now and again when I'm walking around at home. What? Oh, good nature. I don't think I've ever actually noticed that block before. Must be new-ish. New enough that I've never seen it. Anyway, saying, oh yeah, so every now and again I'd walk into my house and there'd just be a zombie in a room and I'd be like, what is going on? Why is it doing that? It shouldn't be doing that. Must be a bug. And then it wasn't until much later when I did the actual calculations and started like working out how big my rooms are and how the lighting actually works within the rooms that I'd created, and then I discovered that yes, my rooms are actually just big enough that in the very central block it gets dark enough because it's far enough away from all torches to naturally spawn a mob. Which is when I started putting an extra torch in the ceiling. But then, of course, my OCD got the better of me, and just having one extra torch in the ceiling that faces one direction was really annoying to me, and I was like, no, we can't have that. We can't have just one torch that faces one direction. It has to be symmetrical somehow. And you can't fit two torches in one block, so I eventually came up with this very simple ceiling rose with torches in it. One block that sticks down and then torches all around the side would also work as a sort of chandelier, but oops, that's my alarm again. But that just doesn't work for me. Oh darn, I dropped something. Need to pick that up. You can tell how old someone is by the fact that they have to take a pill at a certain time every day. I seem to end up having to do this on stream damn near every time because I keep forgetting, and I sort of stream. Well, no, I stream at all different times, but I seem to end up streaming and doing that very, very often. Right. Come hither, cowsies. Love your work. Right. Just 2 of you, I'm afraid, because there's no point feeding the 3rd one of you. You wouldn't get anything out of it. Yeah, so also with cows, I always feed the cows sort of the same. So there's, before I slaughter, let's not put too fine a point on it, before I slaughter cows. 1 extra. Let's fail. Yeah, so I go from 4 to 6 to 8, and then I slaughter back down to 4 every time. No, 4 to 6 to 9, and then slaughter down to 4 every time. Just my way. But yeah, I will need to go looking for cane, sugar cane. Might go and have a look since it's daylight. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, let's go along the edge of this lake and see if we can find any sugar cane. Lake, this is really an ocean, isn't it? Oh, didn't realize that was water. Or that this drowned, it started trying to go upriver. Sucked in. Yeah, see if we can find a sugar cane, or cane, I can't remember whether it's called sugar cane. It's just called cane, isn't it? Or is it called sugar cane? I don't remember. We'll see if we can see one somewhere close. I don't want to go for too long. I also don't want to be sprinting. I was trying to work out what that blotch of colour is over there. I suppose I can sprint. It's not like I'm going to run out of food. I've got a wheat farm already, so we'll be good with that. We can sprint if we must. This looks like a likely spot for cane as well, along this sort of river. Normally spawns naturally, doesn't it? And yeah, I know nothing about this world spawn with the medieval RTX map. I don't know what there is in it, what else there is, what it has going for it. I don't know where things are. Like, for all I know, the Nether Fortress is miles away or something. There's some. Good. It's only 2, but hey, that's pretty much all you need to get started. Just need 2, and then you can make a farm. And that will do it. Would be nice to have a little bit more. So a quick look-see and just see if there's any more somewhere close. New. Don't see any. So definite bit of a hole getting started there. Goes down into the dark. Don't want to be going down into the dark. Not right now. We could worry about killing things later. Hello, horsey. Was that a mule? No, it's a horse, isn't it? Not really sure. Not my thing, horses. I've never really needed one. I have been in places where these aren't my cows. I'm going to kill them for their meat. And possibly leather if I get lucky. Alright, it's getting dark. I'm going to have to run to get home. Which I think is sort of in this-ish direction. But I don't want to fall in holes. I'm probably on the other side of this river too, aren't I? Ah, damn, everything started spawning. That's what you get for being away from home at night. Ow. And what happened to the swing indicator? Is that a Minecraft Java only thing where, you know, you can sort of, if you swing too often, it penalizes you for spamming the button? Does that not happen on this version of Minecraft? That'd be something that I hope someone could comment on if someone has a look at this video. Right, home again. Yeah, so I could start the other bits and pieces involving a sugarcane farm, but we won't do that right now. We'll do that at some point later. Right now, let's go look for lava at the bottom of the map. Oh yes, I did a lot of running. I'm going to need to eat something. I've only got one bread on me, so I'll make some more bread, and I think my wheat farm is already fully wheat farmed, so I probably didn't need to make all that bread, but oh well, I did. Don't need that anymore because I'm not trying to keep anything in. Yes, that is 100% wheat farm, which means I have 64 wheat and however many seeds I get from this much wheat. Right. Did I? Yeah, see, I didn't put one in the ceiling in here because you don't need to, but I could have. I could have. Why have I got one left? That means I've missed a spot. Ah, there we go. Has it been... Let's halve that, just because. It's nice to always have a bit in storage, just in case. Occasionally something goes wrong and you run out of trees, so I always keep a little bit in storage, and then can go in here and we can sort out our tree farm by actually pulling this down. And then I need to remember not to wait too long to come back, so I can harvest all the stuff that actually comes from the leaves, the other saplings and any apples that might fall. And sticks these days. Didn't used to drop sticks. I was a bit surprised when I kept finding sticks at first, when they changed that, and then I was like, oh, okay, it's in the patch notes, these drop sticks now. Leaves can drop sticks now. Oh, got 2 saplings just off that. But yeah, so it takes ages for this to sort of drop all the things it needs to drop on its own. So I have to try and remember to come back in a reasonable time, about 5 minutes, a bit less, otherwise everything will have despawned as well. I don't need to get all of it, but you know, I could always use a couple more apples. And yeah, don't want to run out of saplings, because that means you have to go back to the overworld to look for saplings, and that defeats the purpose. The whole idea of having a tree farm at the bottom of the map is you don't have to go back to the top, the surface. You never have to leave your house if you need just tools to survive. You have food, you have stone, you have wood, therefore you can Minecraft forever without ever going back above the surface. But of course there are reasons to go back above to the surface, like finding other animals and things of that nature. And of course when I make things like a zombie pigman farm, which I don't know if you can still do. Did they change that as well? Anyway, alright. So not another 9x9 room. What I do now is essentially just dig, pick an arbitrary spot, and then dig long, long tunnels. And every 4th block, put in a torch. And eventually, this way, you will find diamonds, lava, more gold, things like that. And then what you can do is you move over 2 blocks and dig 1 more. And I mean, you can do more to make this more efficient as well. Like you can go higher up, like 5 blocks or whatever. In fact, let's do that. I've never done that before, but it might actually behoove me to start doing it. So let's say, I don't know what the maximum up you can dig is anyway. Let's not go too high. Let's go 6 high, long tunnel. And yeah, so now you are covering a huge amount of block space in the hope of being able to find diamond, iron, gold. You'll find way more redstone than you'll ever know what to do with this method. The only other one I've ever had a lot of success with, and it's something that I sometimes do, so above, at the top of my house, you saw I normally dig 9x9 rooms. Then what I would actually do is turn the entire floor into glass, and then dig that 9x9 cube all the way to the bottom of the map to bedrock level. Just because. You dig out that entire area, you'd end up with chests and chests and chests full of stone. And yeah, eventually you would also find diamonds like that. So you'll see I don't waste my iron pick on anything except materials that have to be dug with an iron pick to produce resources. Otherwise I use stone, because it's stone, it's cheap. It's in fact close to infinite. There is sort of a limit to lava. But yeah, you don't get that much iron. You get a lot of iron, but you don't get that much iron in any map that you play. Unless you farm iron golems from a village, which is hard to do, since they changed the way that iron golems spawn. I have to work out a new sort of iron golem spawning system to spawn and trap iron golems. Haven't done it yet. Normally I fill the blocks back in because of my OCD. You don't have to bother filling any blocks back in if you dig sideways or in any other direction for stuff. I could have actually used that coal back here too. So I might as well dig that out, because why not? Oh, and it's also worth digging out because it often will lead you to a seam of something else. In this case iron, but it could just as easily have been diamond. It could have been, well no, you've got to be under hills, extreme hills, and if you're under extreme hills then you might have found emeralds, naturally spawning emeralds. Wow, it really is dark, isn't it? Cool. Back to work. Yeah, so I am hoping to hit lava, and in fact dig in this way. I shouldn't dig from the top down, that will cause problems. I need to find some lava. It'd be nice to find some diamonds, although it's not as essential as lava. Diamonds just make things easier because it means you can just make obsidian blocks and then move and then dig the obsidian blocks out and move the obsidian blocks around. But if you can find lava and you know what you're doing, you can just use buckets of lava and water to make a nether portal anyway. So I still also haven't found enough. I haven't found any flint. So I can't make a flint and steel either to actually light the nether portal, which I will have to do too. But you can find gravel at this level. It's not like you can't find gravel down here, so that still works. Oh no, one more. And so yeah, a super simple how to mine diamond, get to bottom of level, dig long passageways, and just keep doing so. Be nice if I could actually find some diamonds on this stream, because then I could justify it to you, like, look, there is diamond. That is why and how we do it this way. But I know it works. You're covering a lot of blocks by doing this. Covering a massive amount of area, and you know, you could dig in random directions and keep digging in random directions and hope to find diamond, or you could do it methodically and systematically, and that's what this is. It's a systematic approach. I just hope that there's nothing special about this world spawn, because it is sort of a made Minecraft RTX map, but its default settings are survival, so I think it is meant to be a fully completable world, like everything is supposed to be here, all the different ores and things. And I mean, so far that's borne out. We've found iron, we've found gold, we've found coal. Lapis lazuli would also be nice. I can't remember what levels that spawns at, but I'm pretty sure you can find it at the bottom here. If not, you do the same thing, the same kind of mining, you just do it at a higher up level than this, if it doesn't spawn at bedrock level, or nearly bedrock level as we're currently at. Another good thing is to always put torches on the same side of the wall in your diamond mine, in case you get yourself turned around and you're like, which way's out? And you're so far away that you can't see the end because it's outside of the spawning range, the rendering range. Then you sort of know, okay, if the torches are on my right hand side, I'm going deeper into the mine. If the torches are on my left hand side, I'm coming out of the mine. You can do similar things when exploring. I'm just going to put a torch there because I'm worried that's a bit dark. When exploring caves, try to always put torches either just to the left or just to the right. That way, if they're on the other side, you know you're coming back out again. That can be hard when things go in a circle, caves go in a circle. But yeah, most of the time, it works. Really would have expected to have found lava by now. And you can normally hear the blop 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 before you find it too. But I haven't heard anything. It's possible that this is a custom spawn and there are things missing, and that would be very annoying, because this is currently the only way to play survival with RTX on, is to use one of the existing maps where RTX is on, that I know of. I do have to look into how to make your custom texture packs, or whatever the hell they're called, and see if that's all it requires to flick a world over into RTX on. If your texture pack has the RTX features, does it automatically make it an RTX world? What do you have to do to make it an RTX world? I haven't seen any explanations anywhere. So let's just do that quickly, so that I can get rid of that last piece of spruce, just because and then we might as well make a couple of chests while we're down here. Oops. extra stone that you're definitely going to produce because you're at the very bottom of the map making a diamond mine. Would have been nice if I'd had to use one of them so far, but I haven't, so oh well. Yeah. Yeah, I might as well make a furnace as well, to be honest. Don't normally bother down here, but guess it is kind of worth it. And if I'm going to make a furnace down here, then I'm going to end up with things that I'm going to want to put in a chest. I think one chest will suffice for now. Don't need to make a multi-chest. Right, yep, that'll work. Oh, better go up and do the trees. See, now I've left it too long. That's like 10 minutes. 12 or 13 minutes since I checked on the tree farm. That was not what I was supposed to do. Yeah, and so now I've missed everything. Pardon me. Yeah, so try not to do that. Luckily I have enough saplings from earlier. But that is far from ideal. It's not how it's supposed to happen. Nope, still one baby cow in there, so that's not going to work. And then back to the bottom of the map. I still haven't 100% worked out what makes the best stream settings. So I think 45 or 4.5k bits stream as sort of the default or minimum, I should say, for 1080p at 60 frames per second, or so YouTube claims. But I wanted to go above that because I think when YouTube renders it down to a proper video, it didn't look as good as it does when I record a video and then author that video. So I tried increasing the bit stream, but as in the previous RTX video that I made, the demo one, which was yesterday, I believe yesterday, but it was too much. I started getting actual lag in gameplay because I was running out of computer resources, because I don't use a stream card, so everything's happening on the one processor. That's why I bought such a powerful processor. Well, I say such a powerful processor. There are more powerful processors, but it was a pretty powerful processor. It's not like it's weak. But yeah, it didn't work out, so I lowered it, and I'm sort of trying something a little bit less intensive, but still. What am I on? I can't remember what I tried. I think I tried 60 kilobytes. I can't remember what the actual numbers are. Is it 6,000 bytes? It's 6,000 kilobytes. I think it's 6,000 kilobytes. So that's where the torch should actually go. Anyway, I've changed it. So I've reduced it down again a little bit to try and find that sort of happy medium between providing YouTube with the cleanest possible stream. That actually doesn't work, because RTX has changed things and made it, yeah, different. But we'll see how that goes. Again, I need to actually let it finish a stream, let YouTube render the HD version and make it available for viewers, and then view it and have a look at it and decide whether it's good or not. There are still plenty of other things I have to do. I need to really get a microphone boom because my microphone sits on the desk right in front of me and is actually in the way of my screen ever so slightly. So every now and again I have to crane my neck sideways to look around my microphone. That's not ideal. I need to get a pop filter for said microphone. I need to spend more time with the levels and things so you can't hear me swallowing and clearing my throat and all the other mouth things that people do. I don't know whether that's a levels thing or whether a pop filter takes care of that, but you never hear other YouTubers swallowing, whereas on my videos you can normally hear me swallowing. When you talk a lot, your mouth fills up with saliva, and I'm talking for hours on end. Most of my videos, since I started live streaming, I don't know what the original ones were, I don't actually remember. I think they were very short because I was just trying to work out how to do it. The first one was silent, and was Watch Dogs Legions, which I have since uninstalled and stopped playing because it didn't hold my attention, like every Watch Dogs Legion, every Watch Dogs before it. I think it's cool in concept, and yes, they're always buggy when they come out. Poor Ubisoft, they try so hard. But I've never been able to finish one because it doesn't hold my attention. It's a cool concept that I want to play around with for 3 or 4 hours a day for about a week, and then I'm over it. And that's not enough time to finish the game because I want to screw around with it as well. I don't want to just do the main story. I want to explore, experiment. Same as Cyberpunk. I don't want to do the main story in Cyberpunk. That's not the interesting part for me. Like in Skyrim, I've never finished Skyrim, and I've got 600 hours of Skyrim under my belt at least, and I'm sure it's way more than that. And I've never finished Skyrim because I don't do the main quest line anyway. The main quest line isn't even the best bits of the game. Skyrim also, I have a very specific start where, regardless of the character I'm building and what I'm going to be doing, I always start pretty much the same way. Always go straight to, and I forget the names of things, but that first Drogo Barrow. Go straight there. Go to the village. Go to Alvor. Sit through the bit at the table with his missus so that he goes back outside. Do the thing where you can give him a hand in the forge and get a free dagger and a free leather helmet. Sell the crap I've got on me to him so that I can get rid of anything that's weighing me down, so I've got as much empty inventory space as possible, and then go to the Drogo Barrow, get the golden claw, kill the white in the bottom, get your first word of power, and then go to Whiterun. And then still go back to Riverwood and give What's-His-Face his golden claw back. And then go on to Whiterun. And then, yeah, do the minimum things that you have to do, which is kill the dragon. I think will be one of the first things you'll have to do. Then do what you have to do for the Jarl of, is it Falkreath? Whichever one it is that you have to do for the house, the closest house to Whiterun and Riverwood. And then from there it starts to change. Then it depends what kind of character I'm making. If I'm making a mage, then it's, do the college. Oh no, I'm still not done. Then the next thing you have to do is you have to find the Shrine of Azura, so that you can find out about the Broken Star, or whatever it's called, the Star of the Infinite Soul Gem that you get, and then you have to make it into a Infinite Dark Soul Gem, which is convenient because then you can trap people's souls, which are plentiful because there's more than enough bandits around places like Skyrim. So yeah, so then I do that. So I've always got an infinite soul gem on me. What comes next? I think after that is when I have to decide, okay, right now I'm going to go and do the Mage Guild quest, or I'm going to go and do all the Thieves Guild quests, and I've never done the main storyline. So it's just me, just the way I play. I feel like I've got my money's worth after 600 odd hours. And mods, people go on and on about mods. I've modded in a suit of armor once or twice, and then been like, nope, don't need this. So vanilla Skyrim for me the whole way. I mean, I've got a friend who loves mods. Like, his version of Minecraft is so far from vanilla Minecraft, it's not funny. And okay, each to their own, but I don't get it, and it actually annoys me in some ways, shapes and forms. So like when sometimes I'll run a server and he'll play Minecraft with me and he'll be like, oh, you don't have this mod on. And I'm like, yeah, I've got no mods on. And he's like, oh, I don't want to play anymore. Because he can't play without that mod. It's just, you know, he's lost the ability to play things vanilla. And so with Skyrim and Fallout and the Bethesda games, he has never played Skyrim without mods. His very first Skyrim experience, he had over 100 mods installed. And I'm like, you don't even know what the game is yet, and you've already modded it so that it doesn't bear even a passing resemblance to the actual game. And it's like, yeah, so? And there's nothing I can really say, because yeah, so is an appropriate answer. He's bought it, he's paid for it, it's his money, he could do whatever he wants. But, man, play the game as the developers intended at least once. But yes, each to their own. Yeah, I started a second aisle just to sort of demonstrate what you're supposed to be doing. So if I dig 2 blocks this way, I'll end up in the previous aisle. That's basically the idea. Which means I've seen every block. Yeah, like all of these blocks to the right of me, I know don't contain diamond, and all the blocks to the left of me in this one, I know don't contain diamond, because I've seen all of them. I mean, not going further up, of course, but you get the idea. But yeah, mods. I just don't get people and mods. Why do you need mods? Isn't the game good enough? If the game isn't good enough, why did you buy the game? But then other people argue, I bought the game so I can put mods on it. Anyway, each to their own, and I have to suck it up. But it does annoy me. I don't get it. I've never understood it. I've never found a game to be better with mods. Always found games to be better vanilla. DLC's different. That's as intended. And I think that is... I mean, there's a lot of times when games come out and they have heaps of DLC, and I will prevent Steam from installing the DLC until I've reached a certain point in the game, and then I'll turn the DLC back on. Because otherwise I think, especially with like open world games, sometimes the world just gets so cluttered that you can't get anything done because there's just so many things going on at once. In fact, a classic example is I can't remember what it's called. Is it Hearthfire? That actually installs the vampires? When you get the vampires in Skyrim? I think it's Hearthfire, the one that comes with the houses as well. So you either like don't have the houses but have to deal with vampires, or you don't. No, you either have the houses but have to deal with vampires, or you don't have the houses. But then at least you don't, walk into Whiterun and get attacked by a master vampire every now and again for no good reason. Because that was really annoying when that first started happening and I realised that was part of the DLC. I'm like, well, I don't want to just get randomly attacked by vampires. I mean, it's not immersion breaking, it's just annoying. It's an annoyance when you're busy doing something else and you just came to town to sell all the loot you've gathered from killing a bunch of bandits. And you have to deal with vampires. But yeah, I tend not to turn that one off anymore. It's alright. It's not ideal, but I think if you go and talk to them at their base, the vampire hunted guys, then the random vampire events stop happening. Because the whole idea of that is it happens a few times so that you're aware that there are random vampire events, and then once you've spoken to them at their base, the random ones stop. And what's the follower's name? Is it Selena? The young vampire girl? She's actually a very good follower as well, so sometimes I will do the beginning of those vampire quests and get far enough to choose between having vampire powers or not having vampire powers, but I will, yeah, get her as a follower because I think she makes a good follower. Although it's hard to beat Lydia. Good old default Lydia. I quite like Lydia. I don't really use followers for anything proper anyway. I use them as pack horses. Well, this has been a bit annoying because we've found neither lava nor diamond, and I've been down here half an hour. This is very annoying. I should have found one or the other by now. Preferably both. Could just be unlucky. It could be something about this map. So, what I might do is I might go and I don't know what I'm gonna might go and do. There's nothing much to do. Sort of, it's the next step in survival. It's what you should be doing. It's finding lava, finding diamond. It's just what one does. And for some reason I can't do it. Well, what do we do here then? What do we do? I will leave all of this at the bottom though, because it's cool down here. Don't need to take that up with me. Could start making other farms, like make space for carrots and make space for potatoes, pumpkins. What are the other ones I need to do? I definitely need to do sugarcane because I'm going to start getting leather. If you're going to start getting leather, you might as well. Oh no, that's right. Am I out of coal already? I know there's plenty of coal there. Cool. Trees have already started to regrow. That's good. Shouldn't need to feed cows by now. Alright, now we have 6 cows. Soon we will have 9 cows, and then we will have 4 cows again. Yes. What to do. I think we can dig out the rest of this 9x9 room at the very least. So yeah, normally I do a 5x5 square of 9x9 rooms. I used to only do a 3x3 square of 9x9 rooms, but I found that to not actually be enough space to fitting all the farms and things that you kind of want to, without going down to a second level worth of 9x9 rooms below it. 5x5 seems to do me. It does everything I need. Normally around the time I get Nether I start like being, I need more space. But you eventually, you work around it sometimes, and like not every farm fits the same space requirement. Like an 8x8 room works great for carrots and potatoes and wheat. And even things like netherrack doesn't work so great for pumpkins, because pumpkins have an entirely different farming method. The same thing for sugarcane. Sugarcane doesn't work like that. With sugarcane, you're better off with just one long room. That's 3 by however long you want it to be wide. And then you just put water down the middle, half brick above the water so you can walk down it without having to, or you can float lily pads on it if you have silk touch and you want to harvest that many lily pads. Yeah, and then you can just walk down the middle and harvest everything at sort of eye height. I still haven't tried playing this in VR yet, actually. I know the world is definitely shared. I don't know whether VR will allow RTX on. That might be too much. I should give it a go though. I've been meaning to stream a bit of VR stuff as well, because I know that most of the games allow you to actually have a 2D window on your desktop open as well while you're playing, and you can therefore capture. Specifically, I was going to play some Elite Dangerous, but my Elite Dangerous gameplay is almost more boring than this Minecraft gameplay. Me just digging holes. My Elite Dangerous gameplay is basically me running backwards and forwards, making merchant money. I don't know how interesting that is to people, but I don't imagine it's very interesting at all. It's very entertaining for me because I feel like I'm accomplishing something. I feel like I'm an Uber merchant and I'm making millions of credits. And it's very satisfying gameplay, but it's not very satisfying gameplay to watch, I'm sure. It's not night yet, is it? Oh, it is, okay. Don't actually know what I'm coming above ground for, but let's come above ground and have a look around. Anything interesting happening? No, good. What else is there that I need to do? I mean, there's all the different kinds of farms, that's for sure. I really would have liked to have found lava and diamonds, but I didn't. So now I don't have anything else interesting to show you because that didn't happen. I was really hoping to go to the Nether this episode. I mean, I've got an hour left. I could go back down there and just hope. I'm going to go back down there and we'll have to hope. I mean, yeah, I want to go to the Nether. I want to see the new Nether. I haven't actually even seen it yet. I don't know what it looks like. Apparently there's trees and things down there now. But I can't do that without lava. I can do it without diamond. I can't do it without lava. Alright, I'm going to go this way and we'll try one more over on that side and see what happens. It's actually breaking the cardinal rule of Minecraft. Never dig up above your head. But oh well. Why not, I hear you say. Because if you do, you can have sand drop on you and suffocate to death, or you can have lava fall on you and burn you. Yeah, don't ever dig directly up because you don't know what's above you. Always dig diagonally upwards because it gives you a chance to react. This would also be faster if I was using an iron pickaxe, but then I would have gone through probably 2 iron pickaxes by now, and still have found nothing. So I would rather go through several stone pickaxes slower and not waste materials so willy-nilly. Again, another thing that a lot of people disagree with me on, but, you know, it's efficiency. There's no point in wasting iron just to go a little bit faster. Not sure if that's the music or I can hear something. I think it might just be the music. Which is a bit sad. It would have been nice if it was lava, but no, lava goes blup blup blup. It doesn't sound like a very, very light brushes on a snare. What happens if I... Oh, it goes darker, not brighter. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, if you hit redstone once or right click on it, it normally has sparkles. So I was wondering what that did in RTX, but in RTX it actually goes darker first before it goes back to its normal brightness. I don't know whether it always goes darker first and it's just more noticeable in RTX. That would be my guess. Yeah, see, every time I'm trying to see that end of my quick bar down there, where I've currently got my iron pickaxe, that's blocked by my microphone and I have to move my head to look around it. I assume those of you with stereo headphones and speakers would actually be able to hear my head moving. Can you hear when I'm on different sides of the microphone? I don't actually know. Kind of amusing if you can, because then every now and again you'll hear me move over to the left substantially, because that's exactly what I'm doing, because I can't see over my own damn microphone. Funny but true. Oops. is a good time to make more. I remember when this entire thing didn't even exist, and you had to work out recipes for yourself. I remember the first time I played Minecraft and I didn't understand it because I didn't even work out how to make a crafting table for days. And then of course the wiki arrived and things got better and better and better, and yeah, everybody knew what they were doing after a while, and then advanced techniques arrived. Things like passive spawners and diamond mines and how to deal with and find the Nether fortress and how to find the stronghold. And now a lot of it you get your handheld because you don't need the wiki. You've got a crafting guide in your inventory. It comes with the game. It's just part of the game. But like many games, the mods and things like helpful hints and tips and things that appear on the wiki, they eventually become part of the game. I remember in World of Warcraft, you never used to get like a thing that follows your quests and gives you indicators on where to go. You used to just have to walk around and find that stuff. And then there was a mod that you could add to your World of Warcraft client that would follow the quests and tell you, alright, you still need to do this. This is the next part of the quest, and would actually give you an indicator on your mini-map as well as on the world. Go here to finish this next bit of the quest. And this is what you have to do. And now that's just part of the World of Warcraft interface. That used to be a mod. I will admit, despite what I said previously about mods, that was a mod that I couldn't do without because that was a grindy game, and when you're grinding to make levels, it was bad enough not knowing what to do and having to Alt-Tab and Google something every 5 minutes because you finished another grindy quest and now you don't know what this next grindy quest is actually asking you to do and where you have to go to do it. So that thing was really useful. And DPS meters, used to have to use a mod for a DPS meter, especially heal PS meters, because I used to play a healer, shaman. I used to have those mods as well because, you know, I was trying to min-max so that I could actually be useful in instances. I've only ever been on like 2 raids. I wasn't much of a raid person. I'm not much of a social person. But instances were cool because you could just drop in and you didn't actually have to talk to anyone. It was all about, let's just get through this so we can get our gear and get out, which is more my thing. I'm not a very social person online. I don't play many multiplayer games at all, be they cooperative or competitive. There are exceptions. I like League of Legends and I play a bit of Overwatch here and there because I used to be a big fan of Team Fortress as well, but I'm kind of over that now. Hat Simulator is kind of left that in my rearview mirror these days. But yeah, World of Warcraft I did get into. I used to make fun of people who played World of Warcraft, and I had like a stack of, I don't know, 20 of those free codes for your first 15 days or whatever it was. I just had so many of them from other games I'd bought, and they'd come in like, you know, I'd buy like a Men's Health magazine, or I'd go somewhere and get a toothbrush, and someone would hand me one of those goddamn CDs and a code for 15 free days of World of Warcraft. And eventually one day I gave up and installed it and played it, and I was hooked, and I never stopped playing. It was only a couple of weeks before Burning Crusade came out as well. And I remember distinctly Burning Crusade 2, like, so we had a midnight release, so everyone queued up outside the store at midnight to get it on the day that it came out. And you had to have pre-ordered, and you got it in the order that your pre-order actually went in. And I didn't know that because I hadn't bothered to look at my receipt. I was just like, yeah, I'll get it. It doesn't matter when I get it, what order I get it in, like who gets it before me or whatever. I'm going to get it tonight. I'm going to go home and I'm going to play it. That'll be fine. But I actually had like number 4 or 5, and I didn't know that. And there was this one kid there who, like, his parents had given him 1 day off school, the next day off school, so he could play World of Warcraft Burning Crusade at release. And he was like number 300 and something. So he was slated to basically be there till 6 in the morning or till some ungodly hour for a child of that age. And he was going to be so tired. And I'm like, I got nothing else to do. And I swapped receipts with him. And the employee of the store saw me do it. And not only did he give that kid my number 5 box, he slotted me in ahead of number 6 and gave me a box and said that was the nicest thing I've ever seen anyone do. So I didn't end up having to wait. He just brought 2 boxes out, gave one to the kid who I had helped out, and essentially his mum, who was like nearly in tears because I'm pretty sure she didn't want to stand there in line for hours and hours and hours. And yeah, so he gave me a box and he gave the kid a box, and we both went home happy and played Burning Crusade that night. I think it was pretty amazing of that kid's parents to let him stay up that late to play World of Warcraft. And especially that was kind of early in the World of Warcraft days. Like it was big already, but it wasn't as big as it was going to get. And a lot of parents just wouldn't understand. So I was quite impressed that that lady was had such a fine temperament. I'll keep the coal on me because I'll need to make more torches eventually. But yeah, it's probably one of the few times I've ever felt good about myself as well as part of gaming was, you know, like, yeah, sure, kid, you can have my ticket because we both ordered 1 copy. It's not like, you know, there's any monetary difference between my copy and your copy, and I don't mind hanging around. I'm a grown man. I can do whatever the hell I want. I've got nothing else to do. I was going to go to a pub and have a drink and come back. But yeah, the employee guy saw me and he was like, that was really cool. I'll tell you what, I'll grab you a box now because that really was your ticket, and like this kid really does need to go home so he can play World of Warcraft until like 2 in the morning, and then he can go and get some freaking sleep. And then get up the next day and not have to go to school and play World of Warcraft for 1 day before he has to go back to school the day after. Which was damn cool of his parents. I think I also did queue for... God damn, what was the next one that came out? I can see it from here, but I can't see the label. Is it Frozen Throne or whatever? Was that the one with Arthas? I think that's the one with Arthas and Death Knights, when Death Knights came out. Was the next expansion. And I played that right up to Cataclysm, and by Cataclysm I was starting to get bored. So Cataclysm, I think, was Worgen and Goblins. I still think the Goblins look awesome. I really like the look of the Goblins. And then after that was Mists of Pandaria, which I didn't play until like 6 months after it came out or something, and eventually I played a bit of World of Warcraft, bought 30 days instead of subscribing like I used to. I just bought 30 days and bought the expansion and installed it and had a bit of a play, and yeah, I think that was pretty much my last World of Warcraft experience. There were other expansions after that, I think. Pretty sure. I don't know where they're up to now, like, yeah, there was definitely that one that came out with Illidan, who I remember from Warcraft 3. I actually remember playing Warcraft 3. I remember the cinematic, You Are Not Prepared. And you could play as a demon hunter, or whatever the hell it is that Illidan is. But yeah, I never bought that one. I'd played World of Warcraft while that was out, but I didn't actually own that expansion. So I was level capped underneath the actual max level cap, so I wasn't doing the hardest instances. I just felt like playing my chamois for a while, so I did. Typical World of Warcraft experience. Every now and again you still feel like going back and playing that ridiculously grindy game, because there's something about the gameplay loop that is still really good. And that's just loot games for you. Random loot games are like that. That's what makes Diablo so good. Doesn't matter how many times you've played that game, you still want to have a character and go in and do just one more mission and open one more resplendent chest and see if you can find something cool. And you never do. Or even if you do, it makes so little difference to your DPS because you're so close to max already. But it's just a classic game loop. The videos for Diablo 4 look pretty good, but when have cinematics for a Diablo game not looked good? When have cinematics for a Blizzard game not looked good? Perhaps when they're for a Blizzard mobile game, which their player base was very upset about that. Everybody expected a Diablo 4 announcement, and what did they get? A mobile game. Oh dear. Yeah, I think Blizzard has somewhat struggled since World of Warcraft came out, and the pay-to-play and microtransaction skin and pets and all of that sort of stuff. Since they started really coining it off that stuff, I think they've lost a bit of their soul. And I don't know what they're going to do to turn it around, but they'd better realize that hey, diamond, that's still going to be no good without lava, but diamond is diamond. Let's not pretend it's not diamond. Because that would be wrong, because it's diamond. Right, so when digging diamonds, it's always a good idea to dig out every block around the diamonds, because that way you can tell whether there's any other diamonds hiding, because sometimes they hide. Sometimes you can get a diamond node that, like it skips a block and then starts again, and you'll miss some diamonds because you didn't look far enough. So you always want to dig out without touching the diamonds first, because otherwise you might forget where they were. Every block and expose the entire node. And put a couple of extra torches in so you can see what you're doing. And that way you will maximize your diamond haul by not missing any. And of course, if you've got good enchantments to get extra diamonds out of a diamond node, that would also be ideal, but I don't. So it looks like these 4 is all we're going to get. But hey, that's diamonds. Took us long enough, but we got there. And I ended up with 4. That is the bare minimum number of diamonds I could deal with. If I got 3, I would have been pissed. Because you need at least 3 to make a pickaxe so you can mine obsidian. And you need at least 1 more to make an enchantment table. Other than that, I can do with never finding another diamond if I never find another diamond, because I'll eventually be able to trade with villagers for diamond pickaxes and so on and so forth. But oh boy, would I have lost my nana. 2, 3, should be here. If I hadn't found at least 4 diamonds. So at least 4 diamonds is good. Now all I need to do is find lava. Bit annoying not to have found lava. I mean, normally you run into pools and pools of the stuff and you can't get away from it. And in this one, I just haven't found any of it. It's kind of annoying. Right, well, I do need to look for lava. There's no point not looking for lava. I can't get to the Nether without lava. So as boring as this stream is, just me talking. I mean, look, I've gotten under talking about World of Warcraft now, for crying out loud. But I've got them diamonds. It's another good thing about playing single player. Those diamonds are perfectly safe. There's no little children, because that's what always happens. It's always some little child, some young player of Minecraft. It's like, ooh, diamonds. I'm sure I can take these diamonds, and they won't mind if I take these diamonds. They've got plenty of diamonds. They know how to get diamonds. I don't know how to get diamonds. I need someone else to help me get diamonds, so I'm just going to take these 4 diamonds, and then all your diamonds are gone. And it took you ages to get those 4 diamonds. You saw it. It took me ages to get those 4 diamonds. It's like an hour to get 4. That actually sounds really stroppy now that I say it like that and say it out loud, because an hour to get 4 diamonds is actually pretty good. But you get the idea. It's diamonds. It takes ages. It's not a quick thing. Right. And now there are 9 cows. So we kill all but 1 adult. Is what you do from here. I tend to use my axe because it stops my sword from wearing out. I should actually have a iron sword by now. That's another thing that I normally make, but I guess I haven't gotten around to doing. Oh yeah, so on Bedrock you don't have the swing indicator like you do on Java. And on Java, when you swing, it sweeps in front of you in a big arc, doesn't it? So you accidentally kill the baby cows. That's why I went to my axe, because the axe is a single hit right in front of you. But I guess that doesn't happen on Bedrock. Is that a Java thing, or is it something that they patched out and they just don't do anymore? But yeah, I'm pretty sure it used to be in Java, which I haven't played in a long time. See, now I can make a book already. I know you only need like 1 to make a book. I can make 3 books already. I can make a bookshelf already. And I haven't got any obsidian. Alright, I'm gonna have to... No, I definitely don't have to start making a library. That's silly. I have to find... lava. Am I going to find lava above ground? Maybe there's a lava pool I can see from somewhere. There were some mountains near here, I'm sure of it. Maybe there's some above ground lava. What do you need? 8 to make a... No, 10 to make a nether portal. And then you can have all the lava you want, because lava is plentiful in the Nether. But you need to find 8 in the overworld. 10, sorry. Buckets of lava in the overworld. Alright. I'm going to go over there. Hopefully I don't get lost. It's much easier to get lost when you don't have coordinates. Coordinates is nice. I'm tempted to turn coordinates on just for that reason. Makes everything a little bit easier when you can kind of work out where you're going. There's lots of pigs around the place. There's some chickens over here, is good to know. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm just like randomly hoping there's just a pool of lava lying on the ground somewhere, and it could be like, oh wow, that solves that. Is it a wolf? It's a baby wolf. Wolf pup. Pupper. I'll tell you what, I might dig out some of this gravel in the hope of getting a flint. Is that a flint? That's a flint. Good. We needed one of those. Yeah, is there really isn't any lava around, is there? There's a sick cave down here. I mean, sometimes following caves is a good way to find lava. Why is there mossy cobblestone? Why is there a red torch? Is this part of the... Yeah, this must be part of the whole RTX experience, because... Is that diamond? There should not be diamond here, should there? This is definitely an RTX experience thing. So that's cheating, because there shouldn't be diamond here. That's way too high up for there to be diamond. I'm going to take advantage of it, though. I was going to say there shouldn't be cobblestone blocks either, should there? What's that white one? Is that just metal? Even more. There should be drowned down here as well. There's way too much water and it's way too dark for there not to be drowned. Look at all the diamond. Yeah, this is cheating. I'm not going to pretend it's not. Oh, look how much of it there is. Oh, wrong one. Haha. Yeah, there shouldn't be diamond here. But since there is... I see no reason not to take advantage of it. Knowing my luck, I'll get blown up by a creeper or something on the way back. Why is there no diamonds? I thought a diamond block had to drop some diamonds. Oh, they're just in the hole and I can't actually see them. Oh, jeez. I don't actually know the swimming mechanics, so apparently you have to stay down for a set period. Or stay above for a set period, I should say. Yeah, there should have been a diamond in that hole. Did I already pick it up? I don't know. Oh, it takes forever to mine. Need air again. Oh man, see there's another one over there. Lava would still be favourite. Diamond is good, lava is better. I don't know why there's heaps of diamond here. I guess just to show off the RTX-ness was probably the only reason behind it. That looks like lava, doesn't it? That's bright, bright lava-ness. Oh, no, it's not. What is it? It's just a redstone torch on what's the word I'm looking for? I saw another block of diamond up there, but we'll forget it. I think we're going back now. Oh, wow, look at all of that diamond there. How did I miss that the first time? Oh, it's not actually that much diamond, it's just the reflection of the water multiplying it. Again, something that doesn't happen outside of RTX. Yeah, look, that'll do. I already feel a bit cheaty because I'm not supposed to have this much diamond this early in the game. It's not really a thing. This is definitely something that was made and added to make this map look cool. And I reckon it's already getting dark outside, so getting home is going to be a pain because I'm going to have to do it in the dark. And doing stuff like that in the dark is always bad. Just bad. Especially when you're carrying a bunch of diamonds. No harm, no foul, though. I've got more diamonds at home, so we should be alright. And I know that if I follow the hill of the medieval village around this way, my house is over there somewhere. So I should be alright. I should get home. Assuming I can run and not fall prey to something stupid. So wolves. Those are wolves. I said assuming I can run, not walk. And avoid things like creepers. Oops. And spiders. Ooh. I did not see him until I'd nearly stepped on his face. Whew. And yeah, crapload more diamond that I have no right to. Absolutely and utterly cheaty diamond right there. But oh well. So there's something, if you are playing this map for the first time, there is a bunch of diamond over there, wherever that was. If you just follow the castle around on one side of it, you'll find a tunnel going down underneath it, and there is a bunch of diamond. Bunch of cheaty diamond. Because yes, diamond does not spawn that high up. Would have been nice if I found lava. I would have been more happy with cheaty lava. Because cheaty lava would have got me to the Nether. But I get the feeling we're not going to the Nether today. I just don't see how I'm going to get lava now. Could go back down and do some more mining, I guess. Eventually I'll also make minecart tracks all the way down here so that I don't have to walk. It's just, it'll be quicker. Quick bite to eat. Get that health back that I lost. Nearly drowned. That would have been really dumb. Oh, look, there's diamond. Oh, I drowned. So one of the other things you can do is you can sort of go in a different direction. So when it comes to different directions, I am going to have a tunnel that heads constantly in this direction too, because I need some way to have these continuous tunnels off. So I'm going to try this way for a while. Maybe we'll hear the blop 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 of lava. Can only hope. Nope, ringing silence. Absolutely nothing so far. We'll go for a bit longer. Want to put at least another 15 minutes into the stream anyway, regardless of its success in finding lava and getting to the Nether, which was the purported title of the stream. Actually, what's the title of the stream? The Saga continues. No, okay, so what's the comment? Pardon me. Or description of the stream was that I was going to get to the Nether, hopefully. But normally it's a lot easier than that. Like, you normally have problems finding diamonds for all the lava that you run into. This one, I've had the opposite. I found diamonds before I found lava. That's not the norm. even at this level, although the lava pools are normally a couple of levels above this, I believe, you normally would have found copious amounts of lava blocking your way while trying to mine diamonds. And instead, I found diamonds and didn't find any lava. You'd think there would be lava somewhere in this RTX extravaganza, considering how good lava looks in it. If you, again, didn't watch my previous demo in my previous stream, lava looks amazing in RTX. It still just looks like the same blocks, but the way it produces light is spectacular. It looks really, really good. Again, now I'm not going to bother digging any cheap ores out. If it's gold, I'll stop. If it's diamond, I'll stop. If it's coal and iron and redstone, because I've already got a lot of redstone, we'll just keep going. Because we want to see if there's any lava around here somewhere. So I'm going to try this way. Okay, the difference is when I have to dig through it, because that's different. 1, 2, 3, yep. Just listening for the blop, blop, blop of lava. Oh my god, really? Well, that says everything about this stream, doesn't it? Really, really need some lava. Found legitimately diamond twice and found diamond cheatingly, well, somewhat cheatingly anyway. There, that'll still work. God damn it. Yes, should not have found more diamond before I found any lava, but there you go. Just goes to show. Sometimes Murphy's Law is in full effect. And is like, what? You want lava? You want lava? Are you sure you don't want more diamond? Yes, I'm sure I don't want more diamond. I have lots and lots of diamond now. And I have nothing to do with the diamond if I don't find the damn lava. I might as well make diamond armor at this rate. No, I won't do that. That's a waste of diamond as well this early in the game. I'll make diamond armor when I've got a decent village going. Yep, so that's all the diamond blocks for that one, because we've released the whole node. So we can be sure that's all the diamond you're going to get. I could even have left this here, you know. I didn't have to dig that out. I could have left it there and waited until I had an enchanting table, and then I could have enchanted with yield or whatever it's called. I forget what the name of the enchantment is. Fortune. Good high level of fortune, and used that. And actually is this block. It's kind of convenient. And got more diamonds than the 5 I got out of that, but oh well, I didn't. I already have 15 diamonds upstairs, now I have 20. Gerbers. It's not how this stream was supposed to go. I'm kind of glad that we did find diamonds, because that was, you know, something. I could have dug forever and found no lava, no diamonds, and just some ore. I didn't even find that much ore. Like, I found very little gold. I thought I'd find more gold than that. So at least we found something. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was supposed to be here, not there. Otherwise, this would have been an entire stream of digging for nothing. But we dug for diamonds, and we found diamonds. We dug for lava, and we didn't find lava. We found more diamonds. It's at least something worth mentioning. I'll do it later. If I do it now, I'll probably lose it by like falling into lava or something, knowing my luck. Be like, oh, can't find lava, can't find lava, dig, 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 fall into lava, lose all diamonds. That'll be my typical luck. Let's try the other way. If I don't find lava soon, then I might have to do some off-stream digging and locate it, and then I'll start the next stream when I've actually found some lava. Because another entire 2-hour stream of me digging in random directions and not actually acquiring what I'm looking for and getting to the Nether would be not great. It would make for just a damn boring video. Again, this is Quivz does stuff and I can do whatever the hell I want, but if it's boring for me to watch myself back, then that's no good. That's no fun either. I normally enjoy watching my own videos and listening to myself waffle on, which says a lot about me, I'm sure. But yeah, there's boring videos and then there's boring videos. I really would have thought I would have found lava, but yeah, I haven't found any lava. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes, that's right. Like I said, normally while digging for diamonds, you run into lava and you have to stop digging that way and like go up and above and over the lava, or you know, you have to spend ages moving the lava out of the way or something. And in this case, no, we found 2 separate nodes of diamonds and we didn't find any lava. Really get the feeling I'm not going to. You can hear lava from a long way away normally, and I haven't heard anything that sounds like lava. I'm tempted to go up a bit and dig at level 12, just above the lava pools, which I'd have to do by counting. Because I don't have... I could just exit and come back in again with what's-his-face is on. With coordinates on very quickly. And then I would be able to locate level 12 very easily. And therefore start looking for lava at the appropriate level very easily. But I kind of don't want to do that because that's one of the things they took out of Bedrock Edition. Was the ability to just press F3 and get all the statistics and your coordinates. I used to be very reliant on the coordinates, and I've learned to not be reliant on the coordinates since moving to Bedrock. I don't feel like I should go back to that. But on the other hand, I could turn it on, find level 12, and then turn it off again, just because it'll be quick and easy, and because otherwise I'd have to actually look up in the wiki what level Bedrock stops spawning at, and then calculate from there. Which is easy, but is a calculation as opposed to... means I'm not using the coordinates, which I feel is a bit cheaty. I'm already playing on an easy world. It's not even a normal one. It's just more time consuming to actually go and look up the bedrock in the wiki. Can't be that time consuming, hey? How hard could it possibly be? Open up wiki, put in the word bedrock, read the entry, find out what level that is, henceforth what level this is, and then count upwards from there until I find level 12, and then dig in all directions and hope to run into a lava pool quickly. No guarantee, of course. Even then, I could be here for hours and find nothing. You just never know. That's the one of the wonders of Minecraft, random world generation being what it is. Bit of gravel. And again, sometimes you'll like dig through a bit of gravel and you just get showered in lava because, oh look, gold. The bit above it is full of lava. Another one, you often find lava on the other side of gold. But I can't hear the blop 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 and there's nothing dripping from the ceiling, so I bet you there's nothing up there. Yep, I was right. I'll just put a torch up there because it's too dark otherwise. I'll still dig that out with that just because. Even though I really don't need any more redstone. 1, 2, 3, no, I'm going to go one more. Yep, no lava to be seen. It's like that bit in Madagascar 3. Nope, just more diamonds and gold. Of course, they were looking for water, but they had a handy volcano if they needed lava. But in a similar fashion, I have found nothing except more diamonds and gold. Not the expected outcome at all. Alright, let's see how long it takes me to bring up the wiki. Do I have it bookmarked? I don't think I do, because it's the Minecraft wiki, so it's one of the easiest ones to actually Google. Nope, don't even have it bookmarked. Minecraft wiki is no longer one of the earliest recommended Google entries. What am I looking for? Bedrock, which will give me the disambiguation between the bedrock. No, takes me to bedrock. Natural generation. So Y0 is a completely flat layer, and then 1 to 4, which means I'm standing on 4, which means that block is 5. So if that block is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 12. So I want to dig. I should have put a torch there. Damn it. Oh, I don't have any torches. I don't have any coal. I should have dug a hole. 5, 6, 7. No. Yes. Oh, man. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I want to dig at this level. So we'll dig this way. So I don't have to get rid of my torch. I want to go this way because I haven't explored in this direction yet. And I still need torches because I don't have any torches, so I have to go somewhere to get coal. I know where there's coal. That's iron. Let's grab it while we're here. I said I wouldn't, but yeah, now that I'm doing something else, I might as well grab all the minerals. Have you got the minerals? Yeah, so 2 hours is normally how long I stream for at a time, because I normally get bored, but I'm less bored today than I normally would be. So I might keep going. I might just go and go and go. Like the Energizer Bunny. Because, you know, we can. Ain't no stopping us now. But yeah, finding lava, very important. Amazed that it hasn't happened yet. Oh yes, I need to bring back up the stream. Make sure we're on live. We are. Nobody dropped in today. I thought Minecraft RTX would have a better chance of drawing a crowd, but no, nobody dropped in today. Well, if not a crowd, at least the occasional looky-loo. You will actually find older Minecraft videos on my channel. I can't remember what I was doing in any of them. I think some of them were the initial ones from before I got a microphone. And then I might have started again when I had a microphone. And then I might have taken a break and forgotten about it and uninstalled Minecraft and hence no longer had the save game. And been unable to continue that Let's Play. Hopefully I don't do that again. It is something I'm famous for. I've finished very few games in my time because that's what happens. So I play a game for like 2 weeks and then I'm bored of it and then I didn't finish it in that 2 weeks and then I uninstall it and then when I come back to play it again I can't remember how the buttons go and what to do and so I don't start from where I left off. And in Minecraft, like, you get an instinct for the world that you're in, so you know where everything is. Like if I go this far south, there is a village, or if I go this far north, there is a desert where I can get sand, and that's relatively important to Minecraft. So I tend to, if I can't remember the things in the world, I tend to just start again because it's not that hard. I mean, look, it took me 2 streams, and I have diamonds, a cow farm, a wheat farm, and a tree farm. The only thing I don't have is the nether and netherrack. Because, yeah, I need that, what's it called again, flaming rod. So I can make potions, so I can make villages out of zombie villages. so I can make a village, so I can make an iron golem farm, so I can make other things. Having a lot of villages is good because then I can get diamonds that way, and then I can start enchanting things, and then I can start... What's a good way to get Enderman? I don't know what a good way to get Enderman is. Don't know how I used to do it. I think they just used to spawn more often than they do now. Whereas now there are more actual things fighting for the spawn counter. So I don't think the spawn rate of things have changed. I just think that there's less... There used to be less things to spawn. So it was more likely that the thing that spawned would be an Enderman. So you used to get more Ender pearls and therefore more Eyes of Ender and be able to use those. So Eyes of Ender or is it Ender pearls that lead you to the stronghold? Whichever one. One of them would lead you to the stronghold when you threw them up, and then you can find the stronghold, and then you can fill in the portal of the stronghold with Eyes of Ender or Ender pearls. I forget which one that is as well. And get yourself to the end. I haven't seen the stuff at the end. It used to just be the Ender Dragon and Enderman, and you used to put a pumpkin on your head to so that you didn't have to worry about looking the Enderman in the eye, and then you'd fight the dragon. And now there's like creatures and stuff that live there and a whole other biome, and I haven't done that either, and that's really old. I know that was out a long time ago. That's not new at all, and I haven't done that. I could easily just drop into creative and go do these things, but that's not how you play Minecraft. But I can't find lava to save myself. This is ridiculous. Should never be this hard to find lava. It should be this hard to find diamond, and I found diamond twice legitimately without finding a single pool of lava. That's almost depressing, that is. And look at the lengths I've gone to, literally lengths and breadths. And depths, technically too, I guess. And we haven't hit a single block of lava yet. I really thought that by digging at level 12 I was just going to get super lucky. There's a little piece of me that was like, yeah, if you dig at level 12 you'll probably only go for like 10 blocks and then you'll run into lava. Especially since I'm digging in the only direction I haven't already dug in. One, two, three, four, yep. Unless I counted wrong and it's like one under my feet, that would also be really annoying. I could drop down one level and keep digging. We've already got the wiki open. Let's look up lava. Lava. Lava source blocks are not renewable. Until Java Edition 1.17, lava source blocks are now renewable? What? Oh, set to release in mid-2021. Right. Amethyst, calcite candles. Oh, that's what I haven't done. I haven't seen any bees. There should have been bees. Bees are normally really easy to find. And yes, I didn't see any bees. Might have to go pretty far afield to find bees. Generating caves and ravines between levels 1 and 10, so 12 is too high. The mine for diamond at 12 must mean so you don't accidentally fall into lava. Right. I can hear lava. I'm 2 blocks too high. I think it's coming from over there. Can finally get rid of this one spare stone slab that I have. I'm gonna have to go and empty my inventory momentarily. Better not be above me. But I heard it. I know I heard it. It's over this way. Might be further to the right. But I'm definitely hearing lava. I'm going to go a few more blocks this way, and then I'll try turning right. Seeing if I can find it. It also sounds like it's above me. I'm worried that I'm going to dig into it and it's going to be... It's supposed to fill, according to this thing that I'm reading on the wiki, blocks 1 to 10 when it's empty air at this low level of the thing. Ah. What else does it say? Lava also spawns at lakes which can be found at any elevation within any biome. Okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for. 15 blocks of lava in the thing, lava in the village weaponsmith. Well, I never saw any villages. Actually, there is a village near here. You can definitely hear it. It's around here somewhere. It's getting louder. I'm definitely getting closer to it. Like I said, you normally dig through and lose your gold. There it is. And again, like I said, RTX, Minecraft lava. Look at that. Can't tell me that doesn't look pretty. I know that looks like open air out there, but it's definitely not. Alright, so first things first. Grab this gold. Because it's gold. And we're going to need that to make golden apples to cure villagers at some point. Right, next. I'm going to want to get across this lava to go and see a little bit of what's above in that cave, and not fully explore it or anything, but I want to have a look-see. So we'll dig our way around this pool of lava. This should easily be more than enough lava to Not sure if that's gold. It looks like gold. Probably gold, yes. Again, breaking the cardinal rule of Minecraft, don't dig up, but oh well, screw it. Yeah, that's just coal, I don't give a damn about coal. I'm gonna lose this gold block if I screw it up, but no, it seemed to have worked out okay. Alright, keep going this way for a bit. So I can see this passage just a little bit. Let's put torches on our left-hand side. So blind end passage, that would be ideal, because it means nothing could accidentally spawn in it and try and come and kill us later. That's great. Let's double check that there's nothing up here within these thingy blocks. Nope. Looks good to me. Awesome sauce. Right, now we might as well make a little obsidian thing here. So how do you do that again? You do that like this. And then you need another one in this wall. Where I can put a bucket of water and a chest. Bucket of water and chest. I like to leave my diamond pickaxe, since I use it for nothing else, where I harvest the lava. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go up, but for now I might as well come down here, make... Oh, I've got no space in my inventory. Let's clear some of this cobblestone out that I no longer need. Alright, I'm going to need one diamond pickaxe. Going to need one chest. Going to need another bucket, but we'll go back up for that because all my spare what's-his-face is at the top anyway. Don't really need another bucket, but I do like to leave the bucket down there as well, just because. So that's not too bad. Let me quickly bring the actual stream interface back up again. 2 hours and 18 minutes to find. Wow, yeah, that's not great. To find lava. Dump off everything else I don't need. Another bucket, senor. Merci beaucoup. Should be a bunch of gold in there. That's also convenient. That's enough for 2 apples, so I don't need any more of that. I might as well put 8, 16, 24, so 3 bits of coal in with this and sort it out. That sounds like a spider. Is it dark outside? 'Tis not. Oh well. What do you mean bed is too far away? Oh. Maybe it is dark outside. That was weird. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right. Diamond pickaxe, chest, spare bucket, and that bucket should be filled with water. In fact, both these buckets should be filled with water so I can make an infinite water source. In case you screw up and lose the water source. Lose the water. I should actually, while I'm here. Should have done this a long time ago as well. upgrade to an iron sword, because that's preferable. And grab some more coal for some more torches too. Don't actually have anywhere near as much coal as I normally do. Right. Dig a bin, because I normally put a bin here. So I normally put a bit of lava in the bottom of that, but for now I won't. You can also just throw stuff in that hole so as you can't accidentally pick it up again, is the idea. That's why I call it a bin. It's a bin. You put stuff in it, you don't get it out of the bin again, and it eventually despawns. You can, like I said, put a bit of lava in the bottom of it, and then the lava will destroy anything you throw in it. I tend to have to start digging that out again, the bin area, when I automate my furnace. So add hoppers and stuff to take things out and put things in to make it. Normally when I'm doing stuff like a lot of stone, I want to turn a lot of cobblestone into a lot of stone. Right. So I need to make an infinite water source, which we do by... Might actually get this coal above me as well. And lapis lazuli. Now that is damn near unprecedented. I tried to do the same thing I do with diamond. Oh no. Ah! With lapis lazuli, of course you can always mess that up. And that is to double check all the surrounding blocks, like dig it out completely to make sure you're not missing any blocks of lapis lazuli. That's a bit harder to do when you're surrounded by lava, but yeah, you can still try and check, because lapis lazuli is rare enough that it's worth doing. Celebratory, I'm going to use my diamond pickaxe to dig it out. Yeah. Alright, okay. So normally I would, but let's just quickly check. Yep, that's all the lapis lazuli there is here. Right. Let's not leave holes, not that anything can spawn in a 1x1 space, not that I'm aware of, but again, like I said, it's been patches and patches and patches since I was last up to date on the game of Minecraft. It's been a long time. Right, so I think what we want is that, yes. And I'll get some of this coal, because I could always use more coal, apparently. Apparently I'm being a bit too blasé about leaving coal, ignoring coal, when I don't actually have enough coal. I definitely need a lot more coal than I currently have for torches and whatnot. I mean, it's not like coal's that big of a deal. You can always make charcoal, and if you've got a tree farm, it's not like you can ever run out of charcoal, because trees are infinite and infinitely replenishable. If you know what you're doing and you do it right, a tree farm will keep you happy forever. Get rid of all this excess because it is excess. Right. So now with 2 buckets of water, you can make an infinite water source. And then you can place the chest anywhere, I suppose. What about there? Let's put it there. No, because then I have to dig the... Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's put another torch there. Right, and that's where the bucket will go, so there's always a spare bucket, and I'll put the diamond pickaxe there as well when I've done it. But now I need 8 blocks total of obsidian. And then we do this carefully so we don't waste a single bucket of lava or our diamond pickaxe. Although it is a diamond pickaxe, so you know it does last pretty long. But yeah, with care. I keep saying 8, it's 10, isn't it? I know it's 10. Should know it's 10. It's always been 10. It's the minimum required for a nether portal. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about making lava blocks something you can infinitely do like you can with water. But apparently that's coming in the next Java edition. We don't know when. I don't know when that'll come to Bedrock, if it does. I don't know. I suppose I'll adjust. I'm just not a big fan of it because, well, we always used to have to struggle to get lava. I mean, look at the struggle it took me today to get lava. It's like an hour and a half to find lava. I found more diamond than I did lava in that hour and a half. Anyway, we've got it now. We shall go and have a look at the nether. Jesus, what time is it as well? It's like 10 o'clock here. Not normally streaming this late. But oh well, it's not actually important. It's just worthy of comment. And you can, of course, make an infinite cobble machine as well. You can have water pour on top of a non-source block of lava, which makes cobble, I think, or something like that. I don't remember the exact mechanics. But you can make a machine that essentially releases the lava and then releases the water onto it while protecting the source block of lava. And then moves the blocks of cobble along, and then you can just stand at one end and constantly remove blocks of cobblestone. But considering how much digging I do, that's not really important for me. Yeah, so I always leave a spare bucket down here in case I forget my bucket for whatever reason. I normally don't, because I normally take my bucket with me everywhere. But just in case I do, and then I leave the diamond pickaxe down here as well, because I don't use it for anything else. Other people will use a diamond pickaxe to just go mining now. And again, for the exact same reason that I consider wasting iron on an iron pickaxe, when you should only use an iron pickaxe to mine those minerals that require you have to be mined with an iron pickaxe. I don't waste a diamond pickaxe on anything except mining obsidian, because what else is there to mine with a diamond pickaxe besides obsidian? For all I know, there is something, possibly in one of those mini patches that I've missed out on, but that's alright, we'll find that out when we find that out. For the time being, I'm going to stick to my guns and just mine those things that I absolutely know have to be mined with an iron pickaxe and those things that absolutely have to be mined with a diamond pickaxe And there we go. That is enough blocks of obsidian. Ooh, take that with me just in case. Now, I do leave it down here, and I'll bring it back down here afterwards, but there's always the off chance as well that you screw up when placing your obsidian blocks to make your nether portal, and then you've left your diamond pickaxe all the way down here at the bottom of the map, but I have to run all the way back down here to come and get it. I could make another one, but that's a waste of diamond. I'd rather use that to make armor and stuff later. Once I've got good enchants, that's when I'll start making actual diamond armor, and then I'll be really, really upset when I fall in lava in the nether and lose it all. But it'll probably happen. Right, now, to make a nether portal, normally I've actually dug further in sort of like that direction by now, and then I would make the nether portal in the back wall, but now I can't. So where in the world am I actually going to put a nether portal? At the back of the tree farm? This could be a good spot. I think we'll be under the level of the water if we do it over here. I hope, anyway. Let's have a dig and find out. Bit of a quick dig. Yeah, looks like we'll be alright. I need to go one further in than that, because otherwise... Oh yeah, we were getting close though. I need to go one further in than that, because otherwise there's nowhere to put water torches. So let's... And then you put a torch there, and a torch there. And you fill that in. And like I said, I have not... Phew, that was close. I was really expecting sand to tumble in and water to come in after it, but you never know. Got lucky. Like I said, I have not seen the new Nether, so this is all going to be new for me in a moment. It'll be a whole new experience. Alright, so let's do all our... Right, perfect. Didn't screw up the nether portal, so I didn't need the diamond pickaxe, so we'll go and put that back. And we'll do some other things, like drop off our lapis lazuli before we lose that. I've got 13 torches. I'm definitely going to need more than that when I go into the nether. So make a bunch of torches, sleep if I have to sleep. I don't know what difference that makes in the nether, but it certainly makes a difference here if I go above ground and get attacked by those thingies whose names I don't know. I was about to say can't remember, but that's a lie. I just don't know what they are. There's a difference between don't know and don't remember and don't know. And in my case, it's don't know. I suppose it technically is don't remember, because I have seen their names before. It's just been so long since I've seen their names, I don't remember what they are. Yep, that'll do. 61 torches is probably enough. I'm going to need a ton of this for construction in the nether. I've got enough wood, really. I don't need more than that. Why don't I have any wood in here? Didn't I put wood in here on purpose? Oh well, doesn't actually matter too much. I've got a tree farm. Can grow trees in the nether, I'm pretty sure. I don't know whether they changed that. Probably not. I'm going to need a flint and steel. Which doesn't work without an iron ingot. Oh, and also doesn't require the crafting bench, but oh well. I'm going to need a crafting bench. I'm going to need those two doors. Where did I leave those doors? Oh, damn it. Spruce doors. You know what? I'm going to throw those spruce doors in the bin. I'm going to make myself some oak doors, the one with the holes through them so you can see what's on the other side of the door without having to open the door. I'm going to eat some bread. Bread. Flint and steel, make some doors. Let us make 3 doors. I'm going to replace my front door. The door with windows so I can see through it. If I, what is it, Alt, C, Control, Shift, Shift. Should be able to see daylight through the door. Can't see daylight through the door, that's weird. I could have sworn you could see daylight when you did this. They've changed it, the door didn't used to be that wide actually. Interesting. Alright, that's okay, it doesn't matter as much as it does for here, because I want to be able to see if there's a zombie pigman behind the door, which is why you make a door like that. Let's go get rid of this diamond pickaxe. So as soon as I arrive in the Nether, the first thing I normally do is immediately make myself a safe room around myself in case I'm in a big open area and there's ghasts. Then I plant a chest, a crafting table, maybe a furnace. Make sure that there is a flint and steel in the chest. What else do I normally have to do? I don't know what else I have to do. There might be other things that I have to do now that I didn't have to do before. Because the Nether is new and different. But we'll see. I don't know what those are just yet. I will basically only discover them once I'm there. I don't know whether I need an iron pickaxe in the Nether, but it's only an iron pickaxe. So I know I was talking about wasting iron pickaxes, but I'm only really concerned about losing things like a diamond pickaxe. Losing an iron pickaxe isn't the end of the world. It's just a waste to use iron pickaxes constantly, because to dig all the diggings that I've done so far would have been like 20-30 iron pickaxes, and that's, you know, 90 iron that I wouldn't have gotten back. In fact, I don't think I've even had 90 iron yet, so I couldn't have done it with iron pickaxes. It would have been a waste of all the iron that I have found. Right. What am I forgetting? Torches, construction materials. I've got enough wood, but I need enough wood to make a crafting table, and I should just take the damn crafting table because that makes more sense. And let's make it a big chest. So 2 of those. Right. That should do it. And wish me luck. How much armor have I got on? Should I put on more armor? I don't know what the Nether's like these days. I'm going to put on a little more armor. I'm going to make a... No, screw it. I'm not going to do that. Let's just go in, shall we? Right, first trip to the new Nether. I've never seen it before. And that is the Nether Fortress. So that is actually less than ideal. Because the chance of what's-his-faces spawning around my house is rather great now. Nonetheless, what to do? Yeah, I think we still build. bit of a safe room. Also very high up, which means I have to dig very far down to find lava. We will have to do that at some point because lots and lots of lava is one of the fringe benefits of the Nether, and sometimes I will use that as a fuel source rather than any other sort of fuel source, like coal. When coal is so much more useful for torches than anything else. Yeah, that's different. I mean, the Nether rack looks different to what it used to. So that's new to me already. Nether rack didn't used to look like this. It looks more solid than it did before, whereas before it looked a lot like gravel, like it had the consistency of gravel. This looks more like a solid block than it used to look. Anyway, minor differences. Doesn't matter huge amounts, but there it is. Oh, wow, that adds like no light in the Nether. I'll tell you what I forgot to bring is another door. Another door would have been good. And we'll just leave a door-shaped hole there for now. Yeah, I was not expecting to spawn on a Nether fortress. That's again possibly part of this map, was that they conveniently used a tile set where when you do get to the Nether from anywhere around the medieval castle, the Nether fortress was close, because again, as I said, this one was actually meant as a survival map. It was actually intended. Let's put torches at eye height, that's preferable. Let's have lots of them, because it's... Geez, it's dark in here, he said. Let's get rid of these windows, because then things try to get you through the windows. It's really dark in here. Like that's got to be an RTX thing that it's this freaking dark. I don't remember the Nether normally being this much darker, because this is really, really dark. Looks black as pitch inside there. Yep, that'll do. Right. So somewhere here, can place down a crafting table and a double chest, into which we make sure that the flint and steel stays in case I need to relight anything. Nether brick fence is not as useful, so I'll leave that here. I'll leave the cobblestone here. Need to construct some doors, so I need more of that. doors. Make the door. Need to make sure a ghast can't shoot. Leave some spare doors in case I need it. Oh yes, which means I need more brick. Need to make sure a ghast can't shoot the door off. There's a flame, I can't remember what they're called, up there, so the door needs to be protected by... let's not make it too claustrophobic, we'll go above. Whoops. Thusly. Right, and now that would have to be an incredibly lucky shot for the ghast to blow the door off. And that'll keep zombie pigmen outside, so long as I now also have to, yes, I forgot about that, dig out the floor. Might actually have to bring more cobblestone here eventually. Spawn inside this room, and this is a nice safe room in the Nether where nothing can possibly go wrong, one would hope. Of course, I don't know what the spawning considerations of the Nether are these days. The fact that I'm right up against this Nether fortress might mean that flames can spawn in here for all I know. I'm not entirely aware of the rules these days. We will find out. Whew, it really is dark. Let's try RTX off. Yeah, that's really bright, like, and easy to see and stuff. That's really dark. That's probably on purpose, one would think, but wow, that is really dark. Right, the rest of the cobblestone can stay here. We'll take some netherrack with us because they come in handy for setting fires on occasionally. I do want to get rid of this, the bricks out here as well, and turn them into cobblestone, so we'll need a bit more cobblestone than I've got. Not nice to come home and your entranceway is on fire. Alright, I can hear something walking around out there, and that sounds like one of those skeletons to me. Wither skeletons, I believe they're called. That really sounds like a nearby wither skeleton. Which, I mean, will be alright. I can fight a wither skeleton if I have to. Let us go and look. See what it is. Haha! You cannot best me. Right, so the Nether. It's different. I need to get into this Nether fortress somewhere. Christ, it's dark. It's not supposed to be this dark. And there's a what's-his-face slime. thingy. Oh, here's another way in. Could use this instead. Yeah, I might brick that back up and use this instead. Especially since I can hear flames on the other side of that. Oh boy, this is creepier than it used to be with RTX. This is a little bit scary. It wasn't so scary without RTX. Right, keep your torches always on one side. Oh man, that is so dark. Mushrooms, kinda good though. Oh, there's a nether chest. Well, not a nether chest, a chest in the nether. Okay. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were another wither skeleton. You're just a zombie pigman, you're alright. Oh wow, there's diamonds in here now? Did there always used to be diamonds in the nether? Diamond horse armor. Couldn't be much luckier than that. Jeebus. Ah. And a blind end. That's pretty cool, actually. I can take that. That's not bad at all. And more diamonds. I was not expecting there to be more diamonds. I didn't know there were diamonds in the nether. How long has there been diamonds in the nether? A couple of saddles, some extra sets of armor, and a whole bunch of diamonds. But that is it, isn't it? So I'm going to have to dig into another section of the... Oh no, I haven't been this way. Okay, cool. That's a netherrack room, so that's another thing that I'm really looking for. There's some netherrack, because then we can farm netherrack once you have netherrack. Yep, I thought so. I also need one flame. One flame rod, or whatever it's called. Come on. Can you not get through that gap? Oh, you're too tall. I was not aware of that before. Honestly didn't know. Right, so I imagine the flames are up there. Or possibly around there. Oh, double netherrack room. Running low on torches already. Alright, let's not go crazy. Whoa! It came out of nowhere. Probably from upstairs would be my best guess. Yeah, it's really, really, really dark. What's that, the mud here called again? Soul sand, right? I'm gonna have to go looking for soul sand, but I don't really want to do it in the nether fortress. I'd rather do that out on the plains of the nether for preference. Okay, that sounded like a what's-his-face? A lava slime, fire slime, flame slime, I forget their name. Okay, so what is the way out of here? It's over there. Cool. Right, I have to find and kill some flames because I must have... But I've got no torches. That's the problem that I'm running into. There he is. Oh no! Oh, damn it. That was the last thing that I wanted to happen. Okay, we're now in a bit of trouble. How far did I fall? Pretty far. Not too far. Can I get back up there? It looks like I can get back up there. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. I'm really sorry, but I need your rod really, really badly. You didn't give me one either. You suck. I'm damn near out of torches. I can't go wandering around in the dark anymore. I need to go back for more torches. Oh, I got a thingy slime. Magma cream. Did not get a flaming rod. I'll have to come back for a flaming rod when I get more torches. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Home is that away, James. Right, back to the real world. More torches. Oh, that's the slime. It's not a... Like, that's a weird looking ghast. Soul sand. I could go looking for some soul sand. Let's just have a little bit of a look around, okay? Not a massive look around, just a little bit of one. Oh, wow. That's more of them than they used to break up into. That's kind of excessive. Does there really need to be that many of you? Ah, man. I'm running low on health. Don't want to accidentally hit that zombie pigman. Whew. Okay, didn't die. All good. Didn't... It's not like I didn't come close, though. That could have been dumb. Need to eat some bread. Can recover health. Good, 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 good. And we're up very high as well, from what I can tell. I'll grab a bit of this. See, look how beautiful they look as well. Pretty light stone. Glowstone, not lightstone. But yeah, we'll grab a bit of that. Not go overboard. Are those brown mushrooms? Good. That's the two different kinds of mushroom that one needs. Can then start making potions. Oh no, I've got an inventory that's too full of stuff. What don't I need here? I can make some torches out of that coal if I could make some... I don't have enough space in my inventory. Do I need all of this? What can I do without? I can do without 50 netherrack, that's for sure. Don't want to go too far either, but I do want to have a quick look around. Yeah, I don't see any soul sand that way either. I thought they were like nether trees and stuff. Am I tripping? What's the intro splash screen all about then? Could go up and onto those battlements. Might get lucky and get a... get another flame up there. course, I could always just fall into another freaking hole and die this time, but, you know, we'll give it a go and see if we die. We'll see if we live. Yeah, not going to die immediately here or anything. I mean, it's a possibility and an option in the short future, near future. Like falling down that would be really bad, but you know, we can have a look around. With a bit of care. Yeah, I don't see any soul sand. I don't see anything special. There's a ghast up there. Time to go home. Run away. Alright, so not much nether exploration, but hey, we made it to the nether. We got diamonds. We've got gold. We, I would say, accomplished our goals for the stream. Oops, there we are. Spent 3 hours doing so, but hey, we did manage to do it. And we came back with an assortment, a plethora of things. Diamonds, gold, a whole bunch of saddles, some horse armor, a few spare chests is always useful as well, heaps of nether wart, sorry. Some magma cream, I wasn't expecting to get any of that. Glowstone dust that I don't really use for anything, but it is nice to have. My first little bit of netherrack, which, like I said, I mostly use for fireplaces because it burns forever. I don't know if it even still does that, but it used to burn forever. I assume it still burns forever if you set it on fire. Yeah. So next time I will have to do things like dig a staircase or build a staircase that goes all the way down to lava within the nether. We would have to further explore that nether fortress and probably find a flame spawning spot. One of the spawning blocks for them. Yeah, you used to be able to just look through the door and be able to see whether there was daylight out there. Now you can't do it anymore. Oh, it would have been the torches. Never mind. I'm like, is there a flame out there? Why did I just see flame effects on my screen? Anyway. Yes, have to do other things now, like start that sugar canes farm. So that I can make books, so that I can make a library and an enchanting table to do something with this 20 levels of experience that I already have. Definitely going to have to find more lapis lazuli. We've got enough gold to make golden apples, but we still need the flaming rod to make a brewing stand so we can make potions of weakness. So we can use it on zombie villages to make a village. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of stuff to do to progress through this game. But with diamonds and with access to lava, we've made it to the nether, which allows us to progress further and faster and not be stuck like we were before. That's the important thing, is we're no longer stuck. See, look, you can even see the rain through there. Okay, that is not as intended. That is more of a graphical glitch. So they need to fix that. Probably on their list of things to do. Alright guys, so that'll about do it for this session of Minecraft RTX. Survival. Very pretty survival. We did look at the nether. The nether looks much more oppressive in RTX than it does. Ooh. I wonder if he died up there or if he managed to spawn into somewhere where there wasn't water. My house is safe. You could warp into here, and then I could kill you. And hopefully get an eye. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Yeah, so RTX, I did show briefly RTX off and on, not really the whole of the Nether, but I did show that, yes, it's much brighter, especially with torches, with RTX off. With RTX on, it is dim and dark and grim and grimy and scary. It is much scarier than it normally is. I shouldn't be scared. I've been into the Nether millions of times before. I say millions, probably thousands of times before. But now with RTX on, it's actually really creepy, and it's creeping me out a little bit. It's giving me very creepy vibes. But in our next episode, we will be going back in. We will definitely be coming back with a flaming rod, probably several flaming rods, because you need at least one to make the brewing stand and one to make fuel for the brewing stand. We will be making a zombie villager trap. I'll show you how I do that. We'll be making golden apples and potions of weakness, which means running around and killing spiders. What else do we have to do? I think that's what will be the focus of our next thing, is getting a simple village started with just a couple of villagers in a safe space where zombies and spiders and things can't get at them. And then I'll have to look into the mechanics of how golems spawn these days, so I can try and work out if it's plausible in the slightest to make a golem farm. I might have to explore that in creative and spend some time creating some structures and working out whether it's a doable thing or whether it's just not doable at all. But yeah, so all of that in the next episode, guys. Would be nice if you'd come back and watch. Thanks for watching this video. I very much doubt you watched the whole thing, because 3 hours is extreme unless you've become really, really attached to me, but I doubt it. Maybe you skipped through. It would be really nice. If you did skip through to the end, thanks for, like I said, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you would like to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. You can find the channel nice and easily then. If you'd like to know when I go live or when I upload a new video, hit that bell icon. And if you didn't like the video, hit that dislike button. That's what it's there for. But if you do, I would appreciate if you could leave me a comment. Let me know what it was about the video you didn't like so that I can improve in the future. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever time it might be for you. And I'll see you in the next one.